So today's a really good Monday. It's almost time for Christmas, and I wanted to do the room tour that I've been promising you guys. So I'm about to film it after this, but before we do that, I wanted to do a kind of holiday quick and easy. It's only about like 2 eyeshadows or less. Just a kind of like a little face makeup tutorial, and I already started this eye, as you can tell. My left eye, it's just like using the new Cinderella Disney palette from Sephora, and I just used 2 colors, Destined, which is like the teal green, and then I just blended it out with a kind of dirty brush, and then I used a highlight called Palace. Yeah, a highlight called Palace on the top. So if you don't want it that distinct, like 2 colors, you can use another color, but I figured for people that only have like 2 basic colors, this is really easy to do. And then I used a third called Cinders, just to kind of look like eyelining or lining my eyes right there. So it's really 3 colors, but for the main overall picture, it's 2 colors, the green and the tannish pearly color on my brow bone. So I guess we'll get started because I already did my eyebrows. Not that that takes any work. I already did my eyebrows, and I already primed my lids. I just used Too Faced Shadow Insurance. If you have the Urban Decay one, that works fine. Just, you know, those are the 2 main ones on the market right now. But the first thing that I did was I used this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, which I think I've used this before in a old tutorial like a couple months ago, and it's in the color Forest Green, I think. Oh, it's actually Rocky Mountain Green. So right there, 624 Rocky Mountain Green, and it definitely comes with a lot of product. As you can see, this is like all you're gonna really use like throughout the entire year, so this is gonna last you a long time, and it's a good investment. So you have NYX Jumbo pencils, they're all really creamy, just kind of serve as a base to enhance the pigments and make it more brighter. So I picked this up, I don't forget, like Ulta a long time ago, but we're gonna start by just kind of coating the eyelid and making the green like stand out and make the teal even tealer, if that makes any sense. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, as you can see, I put a whole bunch of green pigment on there, but just because I like drama, then that's why I did that. And I used the 217 blending brush, which I'm sure everyone already has by now. It's already like worn out. Mine is super dirty, just don't pay attention to this, but I just used it to kind of buff around the edges and make it look really blended. So I don't think I feel like have I done a green eye tutorial? I don't know, but we're gonna do just blend around the edges. And guys, you have to bear with me because I'm filming kind of awkwardly. I'm kneeling on my vanity, and I finally got my vanity in about a couple days ago, and I've been using it every day since. So it's just kind of really hard for me to position and like maneuver my camera so I can film, because, you know, obviously you want the best light, and where I am situated in my room is not really all the best lighting for that station. So that's why it might look a little dark or yellow at times. This side's yellow because I have like I guess like a lamp. I don't know what kind of bulb, but it's just a IKEA lamp that I picked up, and then it's just like some nice LED bulbs. So that's kind of like the eye shape, what it should look like that. So as you can see, it already kind of did the entire picture, like not the picture, the entire eyes. It's pretty basic right there. And then I guess we'll go in with the shadow. This is coming out of the Disney Cinderella shadow book, like I already said, and we're gonna use Destined right here. So the camera's kind of picking up like a light blue color, but really the light blue color is right here, Glass Slipper. So we're gonna go about midway on the top one, and it's just that nice teal color right there, Destined. And for that, I'm gonna use actually used a different brush, but I don't think it turned out really the true color. So I'm gonna use a different one so I can bring it out more. The medium chisel fluff brush from Coastal Scents. Coastal Scents has a whole bunch of different brush numbers, so you can find whatever you're fancy and just roll with it. So I'm just gonna dip it into the product, and as you can see, it's really really pigmented. The the bits and particles is already coming out. So I'm just gonna dab it all over the lid. And yeah, that definitely looks a lot brighter than the other eye, so I might have to go over that. But the green just kind of serves as a, it's just a nice color variation if you want to do blue, green, and teal together. So that's kind of what that product looks like on top of that pigment. So it's really exciting, or at least I think it's exciting. So if you want to put more, you can. And then I guess I'll go over the other eye because it's kind of losing that Destined already. So let me just go over that real quick. The good thing about the Disney Cinderella palette is not only are all of the eyeshadows like really pigmented, you can build up the color intensity that you want. And kind of like what I'm doing now, you can just make it look super vibrant, super shiny, and not matte. Or if you want to do the sparkly route, then you can. So I think I'm going to stick with that because it looks pretty even, and I'm not going to a holiday party. And so if you want, you can just take that blending brush again and then just kind of like blend the colors in. But I mean, it's pretty much already blended. And next we're going to do the highlight color, which is Palace, like I said earlier. I don't want to tip it off too much because it might fall, but Palace is right there. It's just a nice like light beige tan, just a nice neutral to highlight. And I'm going to use my Ever Faithful brush. I don't know where I got this from. I think it's from Coastal Scents, but just a nice fat shadow paddle brush. And it, as you can see, the bristles are really dense, so you're able to pack on a lot of product. So that's what it kind of looks like. I think this is called the Badger brush. So we're just going to use that, dip it into the product. And the good thing about fat paddle brushes like that is, like this, you can actually reuse it more than once. And if you want to kind of, since all of the highlights in my opinion are kind of the same color, skin color, then you can reuse it, flip it over if you want, so you don't have to waste a brush and keep cleaning it. So that's nice about that. So we're just gonna go above the underneath the eyebrow and just kind of pat it down. Really just make sure it's in the skin and bring it down if you want. So that's what I'm doing right here, just bringing it down. And I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, this is the right side. This one looks really brighter, but I think it's just the lighting. But I think I'm gonna go in again because it doesn't really look any different from what it was 2 seconds ago. So if you want to, like I said, you can build a product. And then if you want to, this is what I like to do also with fat brushes like this, you can just flip it vertically and then use it as an inner tear duct color right there. So that's really cool, and it really just opens up the eye. It's just kind of like the lasting impression, and as you can see, it's really highlighted now in the inner tear duct. And just because I want it blended out a little bit more, so it's not like a straight line, I'm just gonna go in with the brush and just lightly kind of feather it in and touch where that crease is. So it's like a perfect circle. You could choose to tone it down, like I said, but really easy. It's not trying to be complicated techniques. So, and I've kind of feel like I already lost my technique since I haven't been practicing makeup in a while. So if you know, just excuse me, I don't really have all the time in the world. But it looks like I came a little bit higher up right here. I don't know if you could tell. So I'm just gonna go in and buff that in. Fix that for you. okay. I don't really know. It looks kind of even to me, but we're just gonna go with it. I definitely need to wash my brushes now. But the last step, like I said, was taking this flat C brush, and this is actually from BH Cosmetics. They probably still have all these brush sets still available for the holidays. So if you want to pick this up, I just got red. They come in different colors, but if you don't want red as the main stem, you could pick like pink or black, whatever. But I thought this was pretty cute. Go dogs. So we're just gonna go with that, and like I said, I use Cinders. It's just a black, just a nice, it's not really quite matte, it's not really quite shimmery either, but it has like nice gold flecks, and I don't know if you could tell, but Cinders is right there. So I already kind of dipped it in before, and it's kind of still has a lot of residue on it. So I'm just gonna not really use that so much, and then I'm just gonna okay, so I don't know if you could tell the technique that I did, but this time I actually didn't do like a flipped or a flicked wingtip, which I normally do with my eyeliners, because I feel like for Asian eyes it definitely brings it out more, but instead I just kind of didn't really do anything. I just followed the eye shape and then just kind of went as close to the lash line and did like a diagonal line. So it kind of looks like, in that sense, just very, very Cleopatra-like, and I know there's kind of a mistake right there. I'm gonna fix that, but it's just a straight line, and then I just took the rest of the residue of the black and then used it to outline the lower lash line so you can balance out the eyeshadow that way. So yeah, as you can see, I stopped about maybe 2/3 in, and I'm just gonna leave the rest blank because I don't really want to close my eyes in too much, since I have Asian eyes, very, very small. So before we move on to the rest of the face, I'm just gonna fix that little black dot right there. I'm actually going to skip the eyeliner part. Normally I would do eyeliner after this, but I think that this is a little bit much for the daytime, so I don't really think I need to. The only thing I'm going to do is take my Pixi pencil, which is the Eye Bright liner that I've used in like every single tutorial that I've ever made, and it hasn't really gone down, the product, so this is amazing. If you ever get a nude fleshy tone eyeliner pencil, then I think this is one of the best ones. So I forgot to do it to this side, so I'm going to do that real fast, and then I'll do it for this one too. So just kind of lightly grab your skin under your eye and line the waterline. Okay, so that instantly, I feel like, just brightened up the eyes and made it a little bit brighter. And then so next, before I do concealer, I'm gonna actually do my foundation. So this is a plain canvas right now, and I wanted to use actually the Smashbox BB Cream foundation, which kind of got mixed reviews. I mean, a BB cream, I feel like, is not too much different all the other, except for the consistencies that all the different makeup brands use. And so this is just the BB cream that I use. It just has a little bit of SPF, so that's why I like that. I'm just gonna take like 3 drops on 3 of my fingers, and I didn't really want to put too much on one, like that, and just kind of go like this, like you're putting on moisturizer. Make sure your hands are clean. Of course, you don't want like glitter spread all over your face. And then I'm just gonna lightly go over everywhere, focus on where I need it most, which is this middle area. Not so much the cheeks, but definitely the forehead. And then like around the nose area. So I know it looks really funny without it blended in, so that's why I'm trying to do it really fast for you. But in my opinion, you can use a brush if you want for BB creams. It just won't look as natural as you use it with your fingertips, so it's like blended in. So that's why I choose the the natural route like this. And I know a lot of other gurus like, what's her name? Xtina, who's also based out of Atlanta, Georgia. She does this too with her BB cream. So it's really your preference if you want to use your hands or you know, your fingers. So I think this is just natural. So when you think that it's all blended in, which I think it is, you can definitely see that my skin tone's a little bit more even now. And then we're just gonna go into concealer. And then for concealer, we're gonna use actually the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, which everyone, you already know all the great products for that. Sorry, that's my phone, just don't pay any attention to that. But actually, I kind of broke this thing. Well, I don't know how, but I just have the worst luck with all the twisty caps like that, so I kind of had to pull it out of the product. And so I'm just going to use my ring finger like that. You could use the sponge, but there's a lot of product on it right now, so I'm not gonna do that. And get it all over my face. So this is just once again just the most natural way possible to do your concealer. Definitely try not to get not get as close to the black eyeliner that's on your lower line, or else you're going to kind of mess that up and you have to redo that. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually in the color Fair. Yeah, number 10 Fair. And so even if you want to extend it past your eyes and kind of do what Kim Kardashian does and all of her makeup and bring it down even more to highlight, then you can, but it's really, again, just your preference. So when you're satisfied with how it looks, think that looks pretty good, pretty equal, I'm gonna move on. I think this one needs a little before, but I just figured that kind of takes a long time. Well, at least for me, it takes like over 5 minutes for me to successfully curl each lash. So that's why I save it for the end. If you're in the car in a hurry, I just kind of do it as a last step, which kind of everything in my life I'm in a hurry for anyway. So, so yeah, that's finally, I think, successfully covers all my dark circles. I don't think I mentioned this, but you didn't have to bring up the eyeshadow as much as I did, but just because I have a lot of room to play with, then you can. So yeah, then we're gonna do, like I said, the cheeks, and I wanted to do a Cremeblend blush today because it is really kind of damp and cold outside, and I really have been wanting to experiment with darker blushes now since it's getting colder. And for me, I just thought that the raspberry colored cream blush would really just kind of blend in and really look nice overall with tying the eye makeup and the lips together. So this is by MAC, and I don't know if I've used this before. I think I just kind of hauled it for you, but this is a Restores Dazzle Cremeblend blush right there. So I haven't really used it too much, as you can see. But we're gonna actually use this brush I've never used before, but I got this last Christmas. I feel really bad. My cousin Tammy got it for me, and it was in a, what is this brand? That little Eco Tools, yeah, Eco Tools that you get from Target and all the drugstores. They had a limited edition holiday collection that comes with like 4 mini size, kind of like the Sigma precision brushes, but different sizes. Like this is a flat top. So in my opinion, I thought this would look best to kind of blend in everything. So I'm just gonna go into the product like so, really stamp it in there so you can get the full effect of the raspberry red. And then you can start wherever you want to go, but I want to really emphasize the cheek color, so I'm going to start in the middle. If you don't like it too bright, you can start in the very back. Not the very back. If you're wondering, where's the back? Your face is the front, not the back. But if you don't want it too bright, as you can see, I'm going to blend it in. But the back is like right here where your temple meets your hairline. So if you want to start back there, you can. And then just kind of blend it, working into the skin like this. So yeah, as you can see, I still kept my highlight, or not my highlight, my concealer, and I'm not covering it up. You can still see the color, although except it doesn't look too clownish. I think I'm gonna go in with the color because I think I blended it a lot more. But start from the back again. So yeah, this is kind of how it should look like. I wish you could show you the true color, but if you kind of look like this is how it looks like without it blended. So definitely don't think I'm gonna go out walking out into the store like this. I'm gonna blend it. Use this old Sally Hansen color by Carmindy, Natural Beauty, in Champagne Rose right there. So it's just a kind of a natural lip color, nothing too extravagant. You don't want it to overplay the eyes and the cheeks. So I'm just gonna start in the middle. Apply it, you know, however you apply your lipstick. And after you've done about one swipe of that, I wanted to top it off with this old, you said it sounds old like I have my makeup forever, but really, if you don't really wear makeup too much, then you can, use your old makeup within a year. So I think it's pretty still sanitary for that. So I'm going to use the Stila. I don't know the name of this color, but my aunt gave it to me. It's kind of a squeezy lip, kind of aluminum squeeze thing. And you can just use your fingers for this too. You're just loving all of the finger usage in this video, aren't you? So yeah, nothing too much, but I think what it really did is it gave it a lot more of that bronzy kind of champagne color to top off the rose. So yeah, just to zoom you in, that's just the basic finish face. Stila / Sally Hansen lips with MAC blush and the new Disney palette. So all you have to do, guys, is just curl your lashes. Not going to do that because it's really too long, but this is just a quick little holiday makeup eye tutorial if you're wearing kind of a darker forest greeny colors or any casual Christmas party that entails red or green. I think this would be really cute for, or if you just wanted to wear this with neutral or brownish outfits. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to SheKimLilyPat.com. Let me know how you like my realer face-to-face talk time over my tutorials, explaining the step-by-step to you. I'll list all the products I used down in the description box below. And I hope you guys have a happy holidays, and if you're traveling next week, safe travels, and I'll talk to you guys later.